This is Foxboro's Fortress, your home for all the latest on the New England Revolution. Brought to you by Leading Lights, LLC.
Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Foxboro's Fortress, your home for all the latest on the New England Revolution. I'm Raphael, Babchuck, co-hosting with Cecil, Kenney, and today we will break down that close 1-0 loss to Philly and a look ahead to that Atlanta game coming up this week. Big thanks to our sponsors, Leading Lights LLC, for sponsoring this episode. More on them later. For now, let's get into that. Revs finally, officially eliminated from playoff contention in the MLS. So, we're starting off with the starting lineups. Alan Oyerwath is back. Starts again in the game. Luca Langoni starts over Chonklai at the 9. Fofana out, and Eli Feingold steps in at center back. So, in terms of lineup, I thought it was interesting lineup for the first game of our new manager officially as head coach. Obviously not new to the team, as he was the assistant manager for Caleb Porter, Pablo Moreira. So, interesting lineup, 3 in the back. I thought the defense played great. Matt Turner, I thought, was great during the game. It was really interesting to see how the players ended up working with, obviously, first game without Caleb Porter in a while. This was very interesting in terms of how we had a red card. We'll sum that up all in a second, but in terms of Luca Langoni playing at the 9, Carlos Hill playing more forward, Yusuf not having the best of games. Well, yeah, what do you think of Yusuf, Cecil?
It was not his best game. Hey everybody, Cecil here. Just got here, had to get water. But Alhassan Yusuf, not the greatest game, to say the least.
I think it was maybe his worst game.
It has to be. That's his worst game as a Rev.
Imagine,
that I know.
Because Caleb Porter's not here, he doesn't end up playing well, and only because of Caleb Porter he played well.
I would start crying.
Yeah, because it's either you get
uncontrollably sobbing.
No, I don't think that's the game. I don't think that's the reason. I think it was just a one-off game.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be back. I feel like we've been talking recently. Yusuf hasn't had the best of performances as of late. Same with a bunch of players. Peyton Miller obviously not playing well, especially with getting that red card. But I thought the defense, including Matt Turner, played really well.
Yeah, Matt Turner
Turner
had a really good game.
Yeah.
He made some really good saves. And yes, there's that one goal he let up, but I feel like he had a really good game yesterday. And then Brian Ceballos, he butted heads, I think it was with Bruno Damani a bit early on, but kind of settled down. He had a really nice game at defense. The entire defense actually had a really good game. Remember, this is the Supporters Shield leaders right now in the Philadelphia Union. And
for that first half.
Even the entire game, we only let up 1 goal.
Yeah.
How many would we have let up to, give it, how many are we letting up to Vancouver?
Yeah.
Vancouver beat this team 7-0.
Yes.
Yes, we lost. Yes, we're out of the playoffs, but...
Which we knew.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be tough to win 4-4 then pray for some good results, but, that's a really good performance from our defense, given that this is the Supporters Shield leaders right now. And only 1-0, that's not bad, to say the least. Yes, we missed Mamadou Fofana due to a red card.
But I don't think the defense... I thought the defense played really well. I thought that was Tanner Beason's first really good game
in a while
since that Miami game, where he made that mistake and he kind of got dropped to the bench.
Yeah.
So I thought that was his first really good performance. Since then, Eli Feingold had a great game playing center back. Ceballos is just proving more and more that he might be the signing of the season, which we'll go over in the awards in the final game of the season. We'll go over all these stats and everything for every single player. But I thought the defense played well. I thought Alan Oyerwath had a great game.
Yeah,
even that yellow card, I don't know about that.
So Alan Oyerwath, how has he not been playing more this season?
Yeah.
So we were playing Jackson when we were missing Matt Polster before. We were playing Jackson Newell, correct?
We were.
With what we're seeing now, I don't know why we weren't playing Alan Oyerwath more. He came to New England as an 18-year-old prospect out of Uganda and played with Revs 2. Revs 2 helped him a bunch. He gave him game time, and he's already a larger dude at 6'1", but he looks like, since he got here, he's put on a ton of muscle. Just looks like a bigger dude than we got here, and he's also super calm on the ball, and he just knows his way around the game, and he's still on the 18.
Yeah.
This dude...
We have to capitalize him now before, he gets to great skill where other bigger teams are going to be looking out for him.
The young core of Peyton Miller, Eli Feingold, and Alan Oyroth, and even Brian Ceballos
Yeah.
to an extent. He's only, 23? 24?
24, yeah. We got a bunch
Like,
of...
you got-
Langoni's 23.
I don't know if I put Langoni in that conversation just yet, because he hasn't done nearly enough.
Matt Turner's 31. Prime. Not
Yep.
young, but, great in his
like
prime.
That young core of Ceballos, I'll put Ceballos in there because he's been really good. He's only 24 still.
Yeah, we got a bunch of other youngsters. Will Sands. Oh, that's... Wow, why did I think he was younger? He's 25.
And then you got Eric Klein as well. We haven't seen a ton of him, but
Yeah, he got subbed in for a nice minute, so that was cool.
good for him.
Yeah.
That's 2 whole minutes with the first team this year. And that's not including extra time, though, so that was 8 minutes today. Or it was 9 minutes, somewhere around there. Either way, that young core of Miller, Ceballos, and Alan Oyroth, and even Feingold, that's a solid core.
It is.
And in the defense, and Alan, who can play both offense and he can drop back, that's it.
Which is great. We need a young core of great players because Carlos Hill is getting to that age where he will start declining in form. And when that happens, we need someone to either take his place or a team that has that doesn't all have to run through just Carlos. And having this young, squad is the steps to go. Especially having a good manager, which is an interesting decision that we have to make.
According to you, he's already been dropping off.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
He's already in that. Not as substantially as other players, but slightly, I'd say, this season. And the older he gets, it's a fact players do end up having to retire, and their legs don't just work as good. So we do have to find the Carlos Hill replacement. If you do think he's been doing better, if you think he's doing worse for the future, we have to be able to find that replacement.
Yeah. So I wanna bring that up here real quick. Yes, Cappy is a very good player. So with that,
he did play up higher this game in the striker position.
I would say it's more of he was at that cam position. Luke is the only one at the 9. I think that's just Fatmob.
Okay.
Either way, Carlos Hill, very good player. He is the heart and soul of this team. He is the best player on this team by a solid margin. And he is 32 now?
32.
He's 32 now. He's getting that, like you said, he's getting that point where he's not going to be that player you can send a ball through and he will dictate the entire game. Yes, he's still going to be very good, but does he have the longevity of Messi and Ronaldo? I don't believe so. So that takes us to a point of, hey, how many good years do we think Carlos Hill has left? I feel like we have I think next year I don't know how much of a decline we'll see, but I think we'll still see a good Carlos Hill next year.
I agree with you.
After that, I don't know what to say. He'll be 34, turning 35.
Yeah.
And that's at that point where, hey, you're an outfield player. Like, goalkeepers, you can still go till you're, 95. But
yeah.
when you're...
Especially doing so much work. He's so versatile. He can be in the mid. He can play more higher up, a little defensive a little bit. But mostly he's in that cam position, and they run,
Yeah.
That's midfield. They go up, they go down.
This isn't even taking into account how he's on a DP salary. He's the highest paid player on this team, I believe.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. How Carlos Hill, we don't know how good he'll be next season, but I think we do have another good season of Carlos Hill.
I agree.
Not as good as this season or seasons prior. He'll be 33. But, hey, it's still Carlos Hill, but after that, what's the plan? Because I feel like if Oyroth's going to play that cam position, I feel like there could be something there. There could have been something with Jack Pedio too, but I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
With, how things have shaken out with him. If Alan Oyroth's going to play that cam position, we might have something there.
Mm-hmm.
If he's going to play more deeper center mid CDM, like someone who can be more versatile, just playing straight center mid, who's going to be that cam playmaker?
We have to, especially in hiring a next manager, we have to have that in consideration. We have to ask them, what are your plans?
I feel like that signing has to come. I think it comes not this offseason, in the next offseason. Not even the next offseason. If Carlos Hill is going to turn 33, he's going to, you need that signing, not this offseason, but that next window.
Yeah, I know what you
mean. Or even the, offseason after that, because that next window, we're going to be in the offseason by that time. So it's, whole, weird thing. But I feel like that January window is weird because teams don't really sell that much.
Mm-hmm. middle of the season. You don't want to shake up the team too much.
Yeah, so that would be...
Even if it comes from the Revs, too. But we have to have a plan, that's for sure. Because Carlos Hill is really irreplaceable for this team. As much as I've not really been negative, but as much as been questioning his ability as of the season, I do think that he is a player that is so important to this team. And if you do remove Carlos Hill from this team, do we score goals? Even if we're not even scoring goals with him because our team is playing poorly. So we have to kind of reshape the team, especially with the impending fate that Carlos Hill is not going to be with the Revs forever. Yeah. So that has to be always in consideration, but
it's gonna be a weird offseason for the Revs. It's gonna be a weird time for the Revs.
An important time for the Revs.
An important times. It's gonna be weird though. We need to bring in a new manager. We need this one to hit. We need to figure out the fates of Luca Langone and Chunkalai.
I think Chunkalai's out.
Chunkalai probably is, in my opinion, out.
He's gonna play his last 2 home games if he even gets subbed in. I don't even think he starts.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I don't think he stays. I don't know if Campana stays. I don't know if a lot of the team stays. We could be seeing what we did last season with Caleb Porter and shipping a lot of these players out. And I don't know. It depends if this next manager comes in and decides to trust Revs 2. And if he doesn't, I don't think we should make that hire if he doesn't trust Revs 2, because that's very important.
Yeah, that Revs 2 pathway, it's very important.
Especially this up-and-coming game against a team that is also out of the playoffs, which we'll talk about in a moment. But, first half I thought we were good up till the 70th minute, and then obviously they end up scoring. Jackson Ewell was subbed in for Alisson Yusuf, who wasn't looking great, as we said. Peyton Miller didn't really necessarily need that red card. I don't know if we're going to see him necessarily again. Obviously, he'll be suspended in the next game, and then he was called up for the U21 World Cup, I believe. U20 World Cup.
In Chile. Good for him.
Yeah.
Their first match against New Caledonia.
Yeah. Honestly, there's no need to play anyway because,
there's not...
Yeah.
I feel like...
What's the point? So, great for him.
What the broadcast said, that Morera said, is that play these final 4 games. You really got nothing to lose except for the games. But I don't know if he said that part. You got really nothing to lose at this point. Just go out there, be free. Feel free to make some mistakes.
Yeah.
Just try some things. I do want to bring up this point, though. Don't quote me on this math, but I believe Carlos Hill has been involved in 41% of all Revs goals this season. That's not good.
Yeah.
It's good that he's getting so much involved. That's 16 goal contributions. But that's not, the Revs have only scored 39 goals this year. That's not a huge number.
That's nothing.
That's really nothing.
Yeah.
That's terrible. But Carlos Hill shouldn't, that's a solid number for him.
It's solid numbers, but if all we're talking about is he's the star. He's the best player on the team.
He's the star, but
everyone at Revs fan agrees he's the best player on the team.
That's 41% of all Revs goals this season. Who takes that over?
Yeah, who takes over the 41%? That's a great question.
Alan Oyeroth, he looks promising. Is he going to play that cam position permanently?
Also,
I don't know.
41% isn't even what you it's great, but if you're your star player, maybe you even want to go to that 50%. 41% is a lot, especially for the Revs.
But the thing is with that is that 41% is a ton. It's not majority, but it's a ton. Who takes that production over? Because we've seen a small sample size of of Alan Oyeroth. He doesn't seem from what I've seen, he doesn't seem like a hugely goal contribution player, and I feel like he's going to end up playing more of a center mid position. That begs the question, who takes over for Carlos Hill in a season's time?
Yep.
Because 41% is 41%. That's a huge number for anything. Just who takes that over? Because that is a huge workload, and Carlos Hill, who's 32, is handling all that.
Yeah, he's aging. It's tough to also put that pressure on Carlos Hill too, but it's what happens when the team is poor. Either a star is born, which he already is a star, but either a star grows or he stays the same.
Yeah. We'll bounce over some stats real quick. We did get dominated in this. I'll go back to my good one bad in a minute. They beat us on possession. They had just about a whole goal worth of XG higher than us, and they had, what is that?
16 shots.
Almost double. Our shots on goal.
Double our shots.
Or shots. No, just shots in general.
Yeah.
So that's just.
Yeah. One good, one bad.
Yeah, that is double. Yeah, but my one good is that Allen seems to be good. And like I said, I don't know why he has been playing with this first team earlier on.
It's because Caleb Porter didn't trust him, and Caleb Porter didn't trust anybody really, even his
Trusted
starters.
Jackson Ewell. Yes.
He trusted Jackson Ewell, and
Yeah.
who was it? I think that's our bad too. Out of the playoffs, obviously bad. We knew that coming in. So like, we knew that coming in.
And then,
Jackson Ewell got subbed in. You watch Jackson Ewell. You don't see the game, and then you watch the game. You don't see Jackson Ewell.
Yep.
Allison Yusuf came off and high-fived nobody because Jackson Ewell doesn't really do anything.
He's just high-fived a ghost and moved on. Yeah, I like. I'll be honest. I was coming back from a cross-country meet in New Hampshire, and I fell asleep between the 60th and 70th minute, and I missed that.
You missed that sub.
I missed that substitution. But after that, I have no idea. I didn't see Jackson Ewell play. Like, I watched the game from minute 70 on. I didn't see Jackson Ewell.
Jackson Ewell, just the you know what? Let's change the topic. Let's change the topic.
Subs
used.
Subs, Farrell and Klein coming in. That was great.
Is that the first appearance of the season for Farrell?
That is the first MLS appearance for Andrew Farrell this season, which I was very happy to see.
Could it be his last?
I feel like with Romero as coach, I feel like he might
maybe the last couple games.
I feel like that final home game against Chicago, he's gonna get some time because I feel like that this is the end of the road of his playing career for Andrew Farrell. Which is sad because he's an incredible human being. I really hope he joins the Revs permanently as a coach and not just a player coach. Just joins us as a coach, because he's a great person and a great locker room guy. He's a great energy. He's a great dude. Would love, for him to stick around the organization somehow.
Yeah.
But give him 20 minutes, give him 30 minutes. Hell, give him the entire second half, or even start him against Chicago. If it's down to you're trying to knock Chicago out of the playoffs, give him the half.
Yeah, give him the half.
But hey, at this point we're out of the playoffs. Give him some time. Give him a standing ovation, and send him off with the win.
Yeah, send him off with the win.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Predictions for the game. We were wrong.
Yep.
Kind of don't want to skip over that. We haven't had donuts in a while. Yeah. So we haven't.
Actually, it wasn't long ago. It was a month or so ago. Maybe 2 months.
Was it?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just. Yeah.
I'll check the day of that video. Yeah. Either way, my man of the match is Ceballos. He had a really good game, and Matt Turner also had a really good game. Those are my two. I'll split the prize among them, but then Fine Golden Oyoroth, I'm giving honorable mentions. I thought they both had really good games. Not to mention Tanner Beeson also had a really good game. But other than that, our defense had a really good game, and just a tough loss.
Yeah,
I'll give
my man of the match to Feingold. Coming into the center back position. He was playing center back, not right back, or left back. One of the backs that usually full backs that he plays. So it was a great adjustment by him. I thought he was great in a defensive role. And, I thought the defense was great during the game. I thought Alan Oye was great during the game. But, I'll give that man of the match. Nothing really stands out in terms of attacking-wise. Langoni didn't really do anything playing that 9. Same with the wing. Brandon Baez started. Didn't really do that too much. And then Peyton Miller with the red card is not what you want to see.
Yeah. Well, other than that, I think that'll send us over to Leading Lights LLC, our sponsor of the podcast. Unlock the power of your platform data with Leading Lights, experts in transforming raw numbers into compelling benchmarks. Leading Lights helps a variety of companies turn insights into engaging stories that drive growth. Elevate your brand with data-driven content that captivates your audience and sets you apart from the competition with Leading Lights. Visit their website at leadinglights.io to see how you can transform your platform data.
Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Foxboro's Fortress, your home for all the latest on the New England Revolution. I'm Raphael Babchuck.
And I'm Cecil Kenney. And today, we're now looking into the Atlanta match. They are terrible. 13th in the East.
Crazy thing is, this is a team the Revs beat before this season.
We won a game?
That is true. Wow. We won a game. This was, we broke down before this game with Greg Johnstone, our first ever guest episode. That is true.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. And that game we won, which was crazy, because I think we all predicted a loss, if I'm not.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Because they looked good. They
looked good. They
on paper.
On paper, they look good with they signed more players than, not signed more players than us. They spent more money than us. and it hasn't worked out. Brad Guzan has had an awful year.
And they've started to replace him with the guy I want to look at. This is a perfect leeway intro into Jaden Hibbert, their young goalkeeper from MLS Next Pro, who seemingly will take Brad Guzan's spot officially for next season. He's been decent. Brad Guzan not having the greatest of times, but Jaden Hibbert actually doing pretty well.
The team in general has just been doing worse than the Revs have. How many wins do they have this season? How many wins? This is a very increasingly question. They have 5 wins. The Revs have 8.
That's surprising.
8 wins.
That's surprising.
Under Caleb Porter, we won 8 times this season? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Well, they're not good, and they spent so much money on
They are not
ATL,
good. That is true.
and they spent so much money on Almiron, spent money on Nazate, Miranchuk, Amador, Barakal.
Yeah, I think, just
Lava Hansen,
a
just laying it
plethora of players.
just laying it on thick here. They're just not good. Ronnie Delia, their coach, he hasn't been the greatest. They were supposed to be this good team. They've not been this good team. Do you think we win this game?
Do I think we win this game? That is a good question. This is our third to last game of the season because obviously we're out of the playoffs. Do we win this game is a great question. We are at home.
Yep.
This game, I will be at that game.
I will not.
As I missed the last home game, you will not be at that game. Maybe I will be on my phone for 12 minutes this time.
Maybe you will.
Yep. But yeah, in terms of the game, do we win this game? That's a good question. First I want to bring up players that will be, I think, players that are going to be...
Like I said, I brought up Jaden Hibbert.
Yeah, you brought up
I also
Hibbert.
do want to bring up, and now that we're here, Steven Alzate. Alzate. New signing from the most recent window. 1 assist through 6 games.
Yeah.
He's done, pretty decent. He's been around. He's at Brighton. Signed him in career mode one time. He did really well.
They signed him from Hull, and he had 1 assist in 29 games.
He's already hit his quota.
He has in 6 games. So in terms of him,
he's never having an assist again.
Yeah, that's it. We got to wait another 26 games.
23 games. 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a player to watch. I'm gonna bring up a player that I know I brought up last time, Miguel Almiron, who scored a goal last time, and then it was ruled not a goal, if I remember.
Maybe.
Because of a reason, and I think it should have been a goal, and we kind of just rolled with it. Ivicic was in that game.
That was really lucky.
I remember him having a good game. Latela had a couple shots that was saved, but I think Miguel Almiron will have a great game. He'll have a massive impact for sure. We really have to watch out for him, just like what we did last game. And hopefully we can... I think Atlanta was our first win, the game that we won last season. So maybe we can win with the new head coach, Pablo Moreira. But yeah, Miguel Almiron will for sure have a massive impact, and we gotta limit that. But in terms of this game, do we win? We're at home. Yes. Caleb Porter's not here. Let's be positive. We win 3-0. We win 3-0. I know. Wow. We win 3-0. And you know who's going to score? We will win 3-0. And, is Capana going to be back? Maybe we don't win 3-0. Now I'm rethinking my strategy. 2-0 win. 2-0 win. We score from a corner, which I don't think we've done this season, with Brian Ceballos. And then we score
I think he scored from a corner. I think it was Brian Ceballos as well.
Yeah? We did score from a corner.
I think it was Brian Ceballos.
But I think Brian Ceballos scores from a corner. And then I think Luca Langoni scores from open play. And I think we win 2-0. I think we win 2-0. Yes. Well, yes, 2-0.
I'm going to go 2-1.
Win.
Yeah.
Wow. Positivity fortress right here.
Foxboro's fortress.
Foxboro's positive fortress.
It's not crumbling anymore because it's getting rebuilt because Pablo Moreira exists.
Yes, but it's only rebuilt when we make a good managerial signing.
Pablo Moreira. He's going to win us games.
2-1.
So,
for you.
2-1. No Peyton Miller.
No Peyton Miller.
I think we see an Eli Feingold goal.
Whoa. I'd love to see that.
Get him his 4th goal of the season.
Isn't he our 3rd top scorer? Am I wrong here? Top scorer? No, he is not.
That would put him tied for 3rd.
He's our 4th top scorer from right back this season.
And he's tied with Ignacio Ganago, who has 2 assists. So technically, he's not tied on 4 with his 3 assists. He is actually our solid 4th top goal scorer. If he scores 4th, he goes ahead of Thomas Chunkalai with assists, because Chunkalai only has 2 assists. Eli Feingold, doing well. I think Eli Feingold gets a goal, though, and for the donuts, give me an Allen Oyerwath goal.
For the donuts. Vamonos. Let's go. Let's get these donuts. Come on, Allen. Score.
Why not? Give Atlanta. I'll shout this out. Give it to Jamal Tiare. It's been pretty good. 32.
Yeah, I think he's starting over Latte La now. No, he's playing over Latte La.
Or is Latte La injured?
He could be injured. We are not an Atlanta podcast, so we did not know. Is he?
He came off the bench.
So he is starting over.
Maybe.
Latte La, what are we doing?
He might have been injured.
He might have been injured.
And then he came off the bench as he gets back to fitness.
But you think he scores, not Latte La.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think Tiara seems just to have an eye for net sometimes. So I feel like he'll have an eye for net in this match. And
So we predict a victory. This is great. This is great because Caleb Porter's out.
yippee!
This is great. We are so positive. This is awesome.
So you had 2-0 with Langoni, and who was your other one?
2-0 with Langoni. I said 2-0 Langoni and then Ceballos. Brian Ceballos.
And I had a 2-1 win with Allen and I'm already forgetting my second one. Feingold scoring. Yeah. We like wins.
We do like wins.
We like donuts. Give me donuts. Make sure you pay again.
Yeah.
I go 3 up on the count. Other than that, I don't got much else this episode. We had our emergency episode on Caleb Porter.
We did have our emergency episode. Tune into that.
With Jake Cantonese and Cameron Benefit. Go check that out.
Also check out
not Cameron, sorry. Cameron, great to have you. But Jake, thanks for putting me in your article. That was awesome.
That was pretty
Dream
cool.
come true.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So, yeah, if you are not already, make sure you're following us on X at Foxboro Fortress. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Foxboro's Fortress. If you're on Spotify, make sure you're following. If you're on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. Comment or DM us with questions or comments. Thank you, Leading Lights LLC, again for sponsoring this episode. Next episode should come out Monday. It should.
It should. It will.
It should.
It shouldn't it? It will.
It should.
It should.
But that doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
And this was
Foxboro's Positive Fortress.